Right, so both crossovers are now rebuilt. I didn't film it, you've seen me do a lot of these before, and they're yeah, all finished. So a 5 microfarad and a 16 microfarad on the woofer circuit, and then on our tweeter circuit we had a 3.3, this film cap that I've retained, which went into a 5 and then out to our tweeter. Because that 5 was an electrolytic with this in front of it, seemed a bit daft to me, so I've actually bypassed that as well with a 0.1 microfarad cap. So we'll see how that works out. New resistors, metal oxide resistors, 4.7 on the tweeter and a 15 on the notch filter. So we had a second order arrangement on the woofer with this inductor, this capacitor, this resistor forming a notch filter. A third order arrangement on a tweeter, so this resistor, then we had this cap with an inductor down to ground, and then through these caps out to our tweeter. So yeah, both done, all good. So the other thing really is to see how far out the old components were. So this should be a 5. 5.3, so that's pretty good. 0.5 would be 10%. This is another 5. Yeah, 5.3 again, so that's okay. Then we've got these little 5s which are on the tweeter circuit. These are the ones I've replaced and also bypassed. 5.5, so we are sort of 10%. And 5.35, so yeah, these would have had probably a 10% tolerance window. Then we had some 16s on the notch filter, these old L caps. Ooh, 21.5. Okay, that's quite interesting. That should be 16. Yeah, should be 16. And then this one here, again, should be 16. Whoa, 33.6. Blimey. Okay, that explains, when I looked at the measurements, the part that you would expect to be notched down seemed to be a bit proud, so maybe that's the reason why. Resistors wise, can't see these really have changed much. This should be a 4.7. This meter might not read these actually. No, let's get something else. Right, so this should be a 4.7. .3. What are our leads at the moment? Yeah, so 5. This is a 4.7 as well. Oh, sorry, this is a 15. Yeah, so that's okay. This is our other 4.7. .2, yeah, so nay bad. And this 15 here. Yeah. So resistors are good, and you wouldn't really expect much to happen with those. These are quite low powered, I think. So we've got something better in the signal path now, so all good. Right, let's get all our screws out. So first things first, we want to solder up our crossover. and get that back in there. Got to get your sticker on there, haven't you? So while the soldering iron's warming up, this model of tweeter, the ScanSpeak D2008, is still available. You can still buy these. But I can't find this woofer, so chances are probably not. I'm sure there's something similar out there, but it's got a oddly shaped chassis, so it'll be difficult to find something else to go in there. Right, let's tin these up. Lovely. Right, so this can go back in. Right, so crossover's in there. It goes in at a bit of a funny angle, which is a bit annoying, but that's how they came out, that's how they go in. So, just double check that, that's the woofer. That's our tweeter. Woofer, tweeter, yep. Right, there's meant to be a bit of foam at the back of this, but that seems to be missing. Right, so the original foam is really thin, and that's what would have been in the back. So what I'm going to do is use half a thickness of polyfill, and we'll cut that round the port so that can drop in. So that's in there nicely. So we don't want to over damp this. So hopefully that mimics what we had in there before. There's a reason why they used what they did. Nothing more, nothing less. Right. Let's get these tinned up. Okay. Right. So the original screws I've kept. I've actually given them a coat of paint just to tidy them up. Okay, right. Let's tin these up for the woofer. Sometimes they're just a pig. Right. Nice. I think that's looking rather nice. Right, okay, so that's one all done. So I'm going to do the other, and then we'll get all the measurements done, then have a listen to them. So I'll do the other one now, and then I'll put the measurements up next.